Scorpio. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit, and I'm so excited to get into your July 2024 forecast for this month. Now, we've got a couple things to cover. So we're going to look into what to expect for the month overall, and then we're going to look into your love life and your career. And those spreads are going to look like what to expect, the unexpected, and theme of the month. So we've got 3 spreads to get through. But we do have a new moon on July 5th in Cancer. So I want to pull us a card from our Queen of the Moon Oracle, just to give you a little message to look forward to at the end of your reading. And I also feel that Oracle message really rounds out your reading. So let's see what card we can get to jump out for you. I feel like that one wants to come out. Okay, so we will save this to the end. I have not seen it. I don't know what it is. Now, please keep in mind that this is a collective reading, Scorpio. So receive what resonates, release what doesn't. You know your story, you know your truth, you know what's meant for you and what's not, okay? You're just gonna be able to feel that in your soul, especially as a water sign. Your intuition is pretty high, okay? Now, I do suggest watching your sun, moon, and rising so you can get a full picture of what to expect overall. And if you would like a reading on your personal situation, you can schedule that with me at any time at lightworkerwhit.com. My calendar is open, okay? So Scorpio, let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths right here, all right? Great, let's do that again. Amazing. Let's go ahead and lay out your cards. Amazing. We've got the Fool here. Now I'm actually going to pull up what my notes were for last month as well, so I can just refresh my memory and yours of what my predictions were. Okay, let's pull up my notes. So, oh, I closed it. All right, so for Scorpio, I said, this is for June, finally closing a chapter in some area of your life. Don't talk yourself out of it. For the sake of comfort, keep going. You've come this far. Don't give up. I'm checking to see if I have the 9 of Wands again. That must have been what I was talking about. You will get what you deserve, and what you've been fighting for by the end of June. Someone wants you back, up to you if you want to entertain it. Otherwise, I see positive movement in your love life. Career feels like you're doing a French exit, leaving before anyone can notice. Finally getting over a painful and stressful situation related to career and finances, ready to recommit to something else. Okay, and I have the happy family up right. Let me know if that resonated for you for June, and if you haven't seen that, don't be afraid to go back and watch. It might give you some clarity. Sometimes, like, you guys know I like Susan Miller a lot, and sometimes I'll read her monthly forecasts at the beginning of the month, and then I'll read it again at the end of the month and see, okay, where were the parallels, what connected, you know? All right, but let's jump back to you. Current self at the start of July is the Fool, feeling like you're ready for new beginnings. There's some new beginning happening that you are jumping into at the start of the month. This represents the current self. Theme of the month is Page of Swords. There's something new that you're learning, some information you're taking in. It seems as though there's a new space that you're getting comfortable and settled in. This could be a physical space. This could be a relationship, this could be something in work, but it's something new to you that you're learning. You're taking in information, and you're trying to, I wanted to say trying to do well, but I don't feel 100% confident in that statement. There's more of a curiosity than there is a desire to succeed. Does that make sense? Again, this could be in any area of your life. I'm curious to see if this is going to be love or career. Key goal to pursue is the Knight of Wands. This is going to be a fire sign, perhaps Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Knight of Wands, the energy of the card is pursuing something with intense passion, really wanting to be seen as the hero, wanting to be seen as the clutch girl, wanting to be, or guy, wanting to show your worth, what you've learned. You know, if we think, I watch a lot of fantasy shows, and you guys know, you should know by now that I'm definitely a girl who watches House of Dragon, Game of Thrones. Think of this as somebody, when you think of a knight, this is somebody who really, really, really wants to prove their worth, and they want to be recognized for it, because maybe someday they want to be in a position of power as well. But you know you're not quite ready for that power yet, because you still have a lot to prove, but you've also acquired a lot of information and knowledge and skills to be able to exhibit. Does that make sense? The Knight of Wands is an action card. The Knights are action cards. So there's some action coming here. There's something that you're doing. Whereas the Page of Swords represent communication. The theme of the month is communication, absorbing information, sharing information. The Knight of Wands is representing you doing something with that information, okay? Pursuing a passion project, pursuing some quest, if you will. Very forward-driven energy this month. Obstacle to overcome is the Seven of Wands. There is some stress here of you wanting to be seen as deserving of your position, especially if you were newly knighted. And what I mean by that is if you were put in a new position, like think of, just follow me with the analogy here. When you were newly knighted by a king or queen, you now have to show that you're worthy of being a knight. You have to make sure that the king or the queen didn't make a mistake, and that you can prove your worth to your peers. So that's kind of what's happening here with the Seven of Wands. You've got to prove that you deserve to be here. Similarly, as it follows the energy of the Six of Wands, which is victory, success, achievement, you now have to be able to deal with the pressures that come with that, stand firm in your decisions, and defend your position, if you will. I hope this is resonating with you, Scorpio. Take it however it applies in any area of your life. Major accomplishment by the end of the month is Ten of Swords, which is interesting. Ten of Swords is defeat, letting something end, letting something be complete. It feels like I'm seeing strings, that you're tying a loop, you're closing a gap somewhere in your life. Let's see if we can clarify it. Back of the deck energy is the Devil. Some attachments here in your subconscious, maybe related to another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But let's go ahead and see what this Ten of Swords is referring to, please, Spirit, for Scorpio. Ten of Swords, what do you mean? Oh, I got way more cards than I wanted. Okay, please clarify this Ten of Swords for Scorpio, major accomplishment. Three of Cups. You might be ending a friendship this month, interestingly, or a close connection, or perhaps ending a dispute with a friend, a falling out of some sort, maybe letting something go finally. Either the connection itself or whatever the disagreement was about. Emperor could be an Aries. This is about taking charge of a situation. Maybe some of you, if you felt friends or family were holding you back, community in some way was holding you back, you're now leaving that behind and taking charge, doing something your own way, especially if you guys were hearing comments, if people were always like, well, you always do this and you do that, and why don't you ever do this with us, and blah, blah, blah. Maybe you might be realizing you've outgrown some connections. Again, this could be an Aries relevant to you, but the energy of the card is someone who takes control, is assertive, takes up space. I really just feel like that's more your energy than a friend's energy, but I could be wrong. This could also be ending a connection with an Emperor, especially if it was somebody you could be on and off with. Maybe you're ending that as well. You're ending this vicious cycle that's coming through. What to avoid is the Knight of Pentacles. This is earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. See what that means. High Priestess, trust your intuition here. Eight of Swords. I'm also getting the energy here that you're afraid to make a decision. You're afraid to make an unwise decision with this Knight of Pentacles here. You don't want to make a move that's going to disempower you or you know, jeopardize this Seven of Wands energy here. But you can trust your gut and get out of your head that negative self-talk, okay? What to embrace is the Page of Wands. There's so many court cards here. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. A lot of court cards here. The Queen of Cups is here as well. All right, so Page of Wands is embracing your creative side, your self-expression, how you show up, how you create. Maybe there's something new that you want to explore that Spirit is telling you to embrace. This could be an industry. This could be a project. This could be a personal pursuit. Five of Pentacles is coming up here. There might be something that you feel like you don't have enough money for. Or if you're feeling alone, Temperance coming out here, Sagittarius energy, finding the balance, needing to have patience, alchemizing a situation. You know, this might even be a situation to go explore other opportunities if you're feeling left out where you currently are. I hope that makes sense to some people. Like if you, I really want, you guys know that I speak through film and television and music. I'm seeing, I just finished binge watching The 100, and you know, they went through so many basically like end of the world events. So if you recognize that where you are, you're running out of supplies, right? At some point you're going to have to go out and see, because like you can only get by on what you've stored for so long. You know, the storages are empty. You have to go foraging. So I feel like Spirit's calling you to step out and see what else is out there, to see how else you can nourish yourself, feed yourself, support yourself in some way. And that might even be supporting your soul, feeding your soul. There's a need to pour into yourself here by doing something that brings you joy and excitement and passion, exploring something here, okay? Where to find support? 10 of Wands, a lot of hard work and dedication this month. There's a lot to do this month. There's just, I mean, that just is what it is. This month is going to be a lot of work. I feel like you're constantly in a position of just like always having to do a lot of hard work. Advice and encouragement is the Queen of Wands. Even though there's a lot of responsibility, Scorpio, you can handle this because you have the right temperament, I want to say. Queen of Cups is compassionate, sensitive, empathetic. She understands the needs of others. She is the emotional support of all the queens. I'm really picking up and feeling that you are capable of handling whatever is thrown at you this month. So that's really interesting for your monthly forecast. Let's see what comes up in your love life. And if that's resonating with you, Scorpio, feel free to take a minute, drop down some comments on how that specific piece resonated while I get your love forecast cards together. It lets me know that I'm not completely off track and that what I'm saying is resonating with you. That really helps me know that this content is helpful to you. Share as much or as little as you'd like. Okay, now remember, Scorpio, we're going to look into what to expect in your love life this month, the unexpected, and theme of the month. The month. Scorpio. Emperor coming up again, the Fool coming up again, Scorpio. Pull some romance angels. What can Scorpio expect this month? Give your relationship a chance. Okay. And flirt. Okay. All right, I'll show you guys those cards in a moment. What to expect, Scorpio? We have the Knight of Wands reversed. This could be a player energy again. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, fire sign energy here with this Knight of Wands. But it could be somebody who is offering passion, but a lot of times the Knight of Wands comes up reverse. Just be careful because they might not be offering anything substantial. I'm not even sure if that's what you want right now, but it is going to make you happy. With this Sun here, you are very content. You are very pleased with what is being offered to you. Which brings me to the unexpected. We have the Five of Wands here, which is conflict, competing, wanting to prove who's right, who's best. And the Devil. The Devil does represent Capricorn, but it also represents pleasures, passions, overindulgence here. There might be a really strong physical connection with somebody, but y'all just don't see eye to eye on anything else. It's giving Dua Lipa. There's that song. She has a song called, you know it's really bad, 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 bad. It's gone in my head. But baby, that's what makes us good in bed. Please, come take it out on me. You know it's really bad, 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 bad. But baby, that's what makes us good. Okay. Basically, the song is, yeah, we don't know how to talk, but damn, we know how to fuck. So basically she's talking about a connection that, like, dang, the physicals are really good, but we just cannot get it together. We cannot have a decent conversation without wanting to cut each other's head off. So there's a communication that you might need to work through, okay? Theme of the month here, we have the Moon, disillusions, fears, anxieties. There's a lot of fears coming up this month for you, Scorpio. We have the Fool reverse, afraid to take a leap of faith. We have the Eight of Cups here, walking away from a situation, and the Emperor reversed again. Now remember, we had major accomplishment, Ten of Swords with Three of Cups and Emperor. So maybe there's a fire sign here. It's giving heavy Aries energy that you have a great physical connection with, but it's just, it might not come together. Everyone's situation is going to be different, and this is just the energy that I'm picking up on right now. It might even be a temporary situation. I'm not sure if this is going to succeed for permanency, but the Romance Angels cards that I have here are Give Your Relationship a Chance and Flirt. Now, I'm probably going to read Flirt because I've read this message so many times for other signs. This message is about really working on your relationship and really trying. It represents there are issues here, but if you give it a chance anyway, so that way you know that you've done everything you could to make it work. And if it ends, then it's because you've allowed yourself to heal and grow along the way, and you don't bring that energy into the next relationship. So don't just kind of let it fall apart and be like, oh, well, I tried. Really give it a chance. Really give it a chance. For some of you, this might be a situationship that just doesn't get off the ground and you have to walk away from it. We've got Flirt here. We've got Flirt. Remember, this might not be your story, so take what resonates, release what doesn't, babe. And if you need a reading on your situation, book a relationship insight reading. Here's the Flirt card. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. The Romance Angels guide you to initiate romance with flirtatiousness, which entails smiling with your eyes as you connect with others. It doesn't necessarily involve sexuality, although it can. Flirting is playful in nature, and playfulness is the heart of romance. If you're in a relationship, flirting with your partner can revive passion. If you're single, this activity can attract new friendships as well as a love relationship. Drawing this card can simply mean that making more eye contact with others will help you connect with people. This is especially true if you smile and say hello more often. Everyone you meet is a potential friend, and studies show that most people are introduced to their mates through mutual acquaintances. Therefore, form new friendships both as a way of meeting a new partner and to increase your enjoyment of life. Anything else? Let me see what else is after this. 6 of Pentacles coming out after that, Emperor versus the Strength card, King of Pentacles, 9 of Yeah, it's giving karmic. It's giving karmic, like when it's good with this person, but it's taxing, it is trying. It's a lot of effort required to make this relationship work. Sometimes the 8 of Cups, while it does represent walking away, it's also a message to need, it represents needing some time alone, okay? King of Pentacles, it's not, little security in this relationship at this time. 9 of Pentacles, you're not feeling worthy in this connection, even though it's a strong bond. It's very general. It could work, but it will require work to make this relationship work, okay, Scorpio? So you take that how it resonates. The Give Your Relationship Chance card, for those of you who are married, it also represents maybe seeking counseling so that you can have a neutral third party kind of help you out if you decide to do that. I always recommend, and you know, I'm not married, so take my relationship advice with a grain of salt, but I recommend that if you're rude, sorry guys, it's like the middle of the afternoon. If your relationship is struggling, I recommend that you, and you're not in therapy, that you get into therapy for yourself, you and your partner, separately. I hope that however your insurance is, that you both can entertain separate therapy sessions and work on the relationship separately, and if possible, then do marital counseling, because sometimes I feel like people go into marital counseling and neither person has done personal counseling. And so that counselor, that marital counselor, just ends up being a referee because both of you are fighting to be heard. But if you're able to talk to your own therapist and you're able to say how your partner frustrated you, and you're able to uncover why and how this person hurt you and upset you, then you're going to be able to communicate to your partner a little bit better because you've already unpacked your feelings. Okay, and hopefully your partner does the same. So that way, if you do go to a marital counselor, you are coming at it from like a place of wanting it to work versus wanting to be right. Does that make sense? Maybe I would suggest doing a few weeks of individual counseling first so that both of you feel ready to then do marital counseling. Does that make sense? Okay, now I'm shuffling on your career and finances. And you've got actually a lot of the similar cards coming up here. Back of the deck energy is the Lovers here, alignment with maybe purpose. Next to that is the 6 of Cups. The cards in front of me feel a little bit more connected to love. Maybe your love and finances are connected this month. I don't know. Okay. So what it's showing me is that there's a partnership here. It's a strong partnership, either business partnership or some sort of connection, maybe even related to connection with self. But the Fool is coming up again. This is the second time that the Fool is coming up in your reading, Scorpio. Reversed. It just came up in your love reading and it came up as current self, top of the month. You've got to be willing to take the leap. I don't know how this applies, but there's a message to believe in yourself. I don't know if, can you just clarify this for Scorpio, please? Okay, Strength and Temperance just came out. Let me show this to you. Strength here, which represents Leo, and Temperance, which represents Sagittarius. There is a message here to kind of, also to maybe some angelic help is needed here. You can be strong enough to take the dive. This can work. You can work with this group, this organization, this person. You just don't hold yourself back. This might even be a promotion. This might even be a decision. There's some decision or new adventure that you're wanting to make with someone else that requires strength, whether related to your finances or to a work opportunity. For some of you, sorry, I'm kicking my camera around a little bit. Sometimes this can represent your partner about to take a new job, and that's affecting finances, especially if maybe like their work-life change brings changes to the relationship, to the households that will require strength and adjusting. Okay. There's a need to have some balance here. If you pay attention, one of her feet are in the water while the other's on the ground. So there's balancing your head and your heart, stability and practicality and intuition. So need to kind of balance the energies here related to some decision that needs to be made. The unexpected, here we have the Knight of Pentacles, again, reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles came up for you, Scorpio, as far as what to avoid this month, right? Seven of Pentacles represents patience, waiting for something to grow. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles represents like obsessing about needing to see results right away. You're not seeing results as quickly as you want to, and that might frustrate you regarding a situation, regarding maybe investments you've made or energetic investments that you've made that you want to yield results. This could be related to an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles, though, is a need to kind of get yourself together, get back organized, and slow down. Allow yourself, because the Seven of Pentacles is here. You might need to rework your routine in a way that is a little bit more gentle, is a little bit more slower paced. Which is interesting because, again, key goal to pursue this month is the Knight of Wands, which is not slow at all. But who's to say the Knight of Wands was speaking about your career? Because the Knight of Wands came up in your love reading, remember. Some of you might be losing money unexpectedly regarding an investment that you made. And you're just having to, you might be choosing to take your money out of an investment and put it somewhere else so it can kind of build back up, but it's going to take time to build back up. Theme of the month is Queen of Pentacles. Again, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is also about stability, comfort. The Devil is popping up reversed here. Releasing attachments to places, things, circumstances. The Empress, nurturing energy, similarly to the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you might be literally expecting and preparing for time off. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress definitely relates to like hardcore mother energy. Five of Pentacles. There's definitely not enough money for something. It's like, I don't feel like you're struggling, but you need more money. I don't know. The Queen of Pentacles is quite secure, but there's somewhere you need support that you're not getting it. What's next? The Emperor, again, the Emperor keeps haunting you. Some of y'all might be not getting money that you need from like a baby daddy. I'm not gonna lie. Emperor does represent the father energy. Empress represents mother. Emperor represents father. Empress represents mother. Yeah, there's like some partnership that I see now. I think there, especially if some of you guys have children, some of you guys have a connection that you're, Sorry for that, guys. Some of you guys have a connection that you're not sure if you want to give a second chance or a fresh start to. I feel like for some of you, you're feeling quite good on your own, and you're maybe even wanting to release someone. Maybe that's why this Fool is reversed here. Like, you don't want to start over with them, and it's going to require strength maybe to walk away from them, because you're just not getting what you need from your male counterpart or masculine counterpart. You're not getting what you need. And I think that's kind of part of the frustration here. It's like you have given this person so much time and they're not yielding results. And you're trying to figure out what to do with this connection. Yeah, I guess there is a connection between love and finances this month. I'm not really seeing you struggling, Scorpio. I feel like your connection with other people is causing the stress in your finances. Is that making sense? I really hope it does. Please let me know so that I know I'm not crazy. Let's see what comes out of your the career and finances deck. If this emotions cards pops out, I swear I will die. Scorpio, message for Scorpio, please. Especially because the Lovers is the back of the deck energy. Take action, flipping out. Whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step. Get ahead. Just do it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let opportunity pass you by. Scorpio, message for Scorpio. Entertainer. Coming out. Put yourself out there and bring out the best in you so you can get noticed. You could be drawn to careers in theater, dancing, music, or any type of entertainment. Is there a talent you could turn into money? Time to think outside the box. Let's get one more. And manifesting. Manifesting, yeah. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talent. Okay, that's pretty clear. Showcasing talent is coming through. Again, that Seven of Wands energy, proving you deserve to be here, with that Knight of Wands, proving your worth. Yeah, don't let other people drag you down this month. Don't let other people get you off your, maybe that's the message here too. You have a slow and steady plan of what you're doing, what you're going, and maybe somebody's knocking you off course with that Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's getting you out of your routine, and that's gonna just cause you to be upset. I still think that you as an individual will be fine, but you've got to release somebody here. Somebody, something, a perspective. There's an anchor that's weighing you down. It's keeping you from thriving. And I think some of you are like, you know what, I can't walk down this road with you. I can't walk down this road. Some of you need to take a leap of faith, but I feel like some of you may be deciding, you know what, I'm not going with you over there. Every time you go over there, I lose $50. I hope that was helpful. Please let me know how, because that was a bit confusing. That was a little bit of a confusing read. All right, let's see what we have for your new moon, and let's hope that that rounds out your reading. Hoping for a little bit more clarity on your reading, Scorpio. Perfect. Discernment. Discernment is your message for this new moon. The number is 10. Take care in your choices now. Look carefully and judge wisely. There may have been something difficult to see, something that has been obscured, but now it has been revealed to you. Examine it closely. I'm surprised you didn't have any aces or you didn't have many swords. You had a lot of pentacles. The message here is, I take my time to be accurate and precise in my discernment. When you get some years on you, hopefully the time you spend moving and choosing upon this earth brings you some kind of wisdom. Some of that wisdom will be bred of hindsight and perspective. All of us, if we are engaged in life, make good decisions and poor ones. Sometimes we make spectacularly bad ones. All of us get hurt others, learn, forget, fall over again, get up. But hopefully we grow, we change. We are able to spot We are able to spot where our sore points are and fix them if we do so choose. We are able to take a good long look at what is painfully recurring in our lives and deal with it. Yes, baby, deal. The secret here is discernment, real discernment, really making it a priority to take time to ensure acuteness of judgment, really looking at the fine print before you buy. Instead of taking things on face value or rushing into surface judgments, take your sweet time to form friendships and business relationships. Put your energy output into perspective, looking at evidence instead of only just believing. Feel and act when you are being trodden upon, or having your boundaries overstepped, or when something doesn't quite feel kosher. Ask clarifying questions and really listen to the answers offered. Then act on the reality. That is growth. That is real pattern busting. That is the gathering of wisdom. Note, waxing gibbous moons. This is the first of the waxing gibbous moons. The overall themes of this part of the moon cycle are action and will. The companion stone is yellow jasper. I do not have yellow jasper to show you, but you can look it up. So discernment, Scorpio. Yeah. I do think that's a good theme for your overall reading, discernment. That makes a lot of sense because there's ties you have to cut. There's new beginnings, and it seems as though there's ties you have to cut with these new beginnings that you're stepping into. Always forever transforming. So look at this, back of the deck energy, 2 of Cups. I just noticed it. 2 of Cups, partnerships. Now, interestingly, it's right behind the 9 of Cups. Okay, wait, I spoke too soon. 9 of Cups. Oh, God. There is a connection that is frustrating. It's like, it feels very chaotic. You've got the 9 of Cups, which is happiness. Then you've got the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. Then you've got the Sun, which is joy. Then you've got the Tower, which is upheaval. It just feels like a roller coaster with this relationship. Jesus Christ. I don't know how that connects to you, Scorpio, but place it where it applies, okay? It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. Remember that. I hope that was helpful, Scorpio. If you're not already, follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Let me know how this reading resonates with you. And of course, if you'd like your own reading, you can schedule that with me below. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. Thanks, Scorpio. Have a lovely, lovely July. I'll see you for your mid-month check-in. Bye.